When we are talking about the family where gets head, it be them. And they are Nigerians. And it sounds so interesting. And so I decided to get closer to my brother in Vietnam to give me more details about this beautiful family, some of the achievements, some of the stuff they've done, and all that. So his name is Kweku B. Osikeni Abrantier. And then I'm going to actually play the video that he did on TikTok. And after that, I'll bring him in. Then we will have this beautiful conversation. So this is his video that I saw on TikTok.
Did you know that the most intelligent family in England and certainly in the world is an African family originally from Nigeria?
DJ Pakore.
When we are talking about the family where gets head, it be them. And they are Nigerians. And it sounds so interesting. And so I decided to get closer to my brother in Vietnam to give me more details about this beautiful family, some of the achievements, some of the stuff they've done, and all that. So his name is Kweku B. Osikeni Abrantier. And then I'm going to actually play the video that he did on TikTok. And after that, I'll bring him in. Then we will have this beautiful conversation. So this is his video that I saw on TikTok.
England and certainly in the world is an African. Did you know that the most intelligent family in England and certainly in the world is an African family originally from Nigeria? They are in the Guinness Book Records as the most intelligent family in England. And this family is the Imafidon family from Nigeria.
Okay, so let me hold on there. Let me invite a brother in and then we'll have this conversation. Kweku, how are you doing?
Yeah, DJ, I'm good. What about you?
We're doing great here in Ghana. Do you miss home?
Oh, yes, I really do. I
Yeah,
really do. Because,
Uh-huh.
you know, back home, you are free. You do all the things you like. Every Friday, you just get to go out, stay outdoors. Your mama calls. But you know, time it's not like that, brother. I don't even know the Fridays and Saturdays because my Saturdays are the busiest day. Like now, I even see Saturdays and Mondays. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Wow. Wow. So,
yeah.
bro,
Today is Saturday, but I'm just lucky to be free today. Else,
yeah.
I won't be able to speak to you today.
Yeah. So beautiful. So I saw your content about the smartest family in the world being a Nigeria family, and interesting me so much. So I decided to get closer to you for us to educate us more about families, because I personally believe that in content creation, it shouldn't be just about entertainment, but it should be about information and also education. So what is it about this family that is special, and how did they become the most intelligent family in the world?
Okay, thanks, DJ. So I also believe that content creation, it should be pragmatic process to tell people, intentionally tell people about people on the new things that they don't know. Let them know that Africa is really thriving elsewhere. It's not that thing that they always talk about as Africa being trash that everybody knows. But it's about intentionally putting out the good stuff. And so because of that, I started something on TikTok, which is Unknown Facts, and it's on YouTube as well. I'm projecting Africans who are doing a lot of good things, who are making exploit
Beautiful.
internationally.
Beautiful.
And so during one of my research, I crossed the most intelligent family in the world, the most intelligent family in the UK. And they are also known as the cleverest family in the world, and also the most educated family in the UK.
Wow.
In fact, this family, they are only competing with the King Charleses and the royal families. These are the
Wow.
people yes, these are the people they are competing with. And all this I'm talking about are not hearsays. These are facts, which are on Google. You can just Google the smartest family in the world or in the UK, the cleverest family in the world, the most educated family in the UK. And all these search results are going to lead to the Imafidon family in the UK.
And they are
Now,
Nigerians origin.
yes, and these guys are Nigerian. These guys, They migrated from Nigeria to the UK about 30 years ago.
Wow.
About 30 years ago, and they've been living in the UK. And they go back. They go back. So these guys are from Edo State in Nigeria. They are from Edo State in Nigeria. So it's not as if they have lost their roots. No,
Nah.
there are people who often go back to Nigeria. I mean, to their function. So they are really connected to Nigeria. Now, the head of this family is Professor Chris Imafidon. Professor Chris Imafidon himself is from Edo State, and he's been involved in mentoring, supervising, and assessing students of Imperial College in London,
Wow.
Cambridge University, and the University College of London. In
Wow.
fact, BBC said this about Professor Chris Imafidon. They said that he is one of the leaders of modern informatics and education learning. So that should tell you about the feats that he has achieved. It's not just a mere feat. Now let's talk about his wife. His
Okay.
wife is Anne Marie. Now Anne Marie is a British Nigerian entrepreneur and a computer scientist. She founded and became the CEO of HTTS in 2013, which is a social enterprise promoting women in STEM careers. In June 2022, she was announced the 2022-23 president of the British Science Association,
Wow.
and she has worked for companies such as HP, Dutch Bank, and a number of things that she has done. She's done
That's
a number
impressive.
of things that, yes. And she's
That's
also
impressive.
a member of the advisory board of the Girl Guides and the Council of Digital Economy, as well as the trustee of the Institute for the Future Work. I mean, she's done a lot with a wife. Now, they also have five amazing kids. These kids, they've broken all records in the UK. I mean,
Wow.
all records. And
Wow.
yes, all records in the UK, and won several Guinness Book of several. So what happens is that for anybody in the UK to come and break the record, it take it takes a younger born to come and break the record that was set by the elder some time back. Nobody else in the UK can break this record that we are talking about. Now
Wow.
let's delve into the family and what they have done or what they have achieved. So let's come here. The youngest female, that is the eldest daughter, Anne
Okay.
Marie Imafidon. Anne
Okay.
Marie Imafidon is the youngest female chancellor of the university. She is the youngest chancellor of a major university. She is the youngest leader of a non-private university. She is the youngest scientist to become chancellor of a multidisciplinary university.
Wow.
And that is Dr. Imafidon's record-breaking journey. Now let's look at the siblings, or let's look at the kids, what they have also achieved. So, Christiana Imafidon, who comes after Anne Marie, she became the youngest undergraduate student accepted into Durham University at the age of just 11. At the age of
11.
11.
11. Wow.
Yes, at the age of
Wow.
11. That was, she was the youngest at the time. The youngest. She
Wow.
was the youngest of them all.
That is
Yeah.
impressive. That's impressive. That's impressive. Well, guys, if you are listening, this is Kweku Osikeni Abrantia. He's a Ghanaian brother living in Vietnam, and he's really educating us about the smartest family in the world. And they happen to be African origins, and to be precise, Nigerians. And we are celebrating them today. So, Kweku, tell us more about them. We are listening. I believe the viewers are enjoying
So
your
let's go on.
submission.
So okay. So Christina, at the age of 9 years,
Yeah.
at the age of 9 years, she authored a math manual to
Wow.
help her peers overcome number phobia because she realized that she was so intelligent that in her class, the teacher had to hip them up because it felt like all the math the teacher was giving were just easy for her. But for the entire class, it was very difficult.
Yeah.
So she decided to craft a manual to help her friends on how to get this maths problem very easy. And so she crafted a math manual for her peers. And that was a record breaking
Yeah,
thing
that's
that
so
she did in the
impressive.
UK,
That's so impressive.
which has not been broken now. Now, because of this effort, she was recognized by the Minister of State for E-commerce as being the youngest girl to receive a maths award.
Wow.
And that was Christina. She did this at age 11.
Wow.
And she also became the youngest to enroll in British university, earning multiple government and top tier scholarships.
Wow.
Now, as of today, she's an international speaker and honored as the most influential woman in financial technology.
Wow. Wow.
And that is
That's so impressive.
the second senior most sister, Christina. Now, following Christina is Samantha.
Yeah. Tell us about
Following
Samantha.
Christina is Samantha. Yes. Now, Samantha at age 6 years took the high school exams in mathematics and statistics, and she topped the entire UK.
Hey!
She wasn't qualified. Oh, yes. Yes.
6 years.
She wasn't qualified, but she just took the exams and she topped the entire UK.
What a
That
head.
is Samantha.
What a head.
Yes.
That's so impressive, and I'm sure Nigerians will be proud of themselves having such people from their country. And then who else do we have on the list?
So we are still on Samantha. So
Okay, still on
Samantha,
Samantha.
I mean, they are not only good in academics, they are also
Yeah.
very good when it comes to sports discipline.
Wow.
She also won the 100 meters and the 200 meters race in the UK.
Wow.
Yeah, she won it, and that wasn't all. That wasn't all. She's also a music artist. I mean, she can also sing very well.
Hey. Nigeria, they
So
carry
that
us.
Yeah, Nigeria don't they carry that. And you know, Nigeria, they are even surprised when they saw this. You know, the video was, people were like, really? Like,
Yeah,
people
I
were
mean, this
just-
is quite impressive. This is quite impressive. I mean, myself, I'm overwhelmed. I mean, I have heard the name before, but I haven't gone much into details like you're giving us today. And so, guys, if you are not fan of reading, Kweku will do all the reading for you so that you do the listening. And so, Kweku, take us to the next
Yeah.
person.
Now, let me end up Samantha with this. So Samantha is currently a software engineer and a data scientist who has developed AI systems for various industries around the world. Around the world. So that is it with Samantha. Now let's come to Peter, who is the current. They are twins, and in the UK they are known as the Wonder Twins.
Wow.
They are known as the Wonder Twins because they have been able to break all the records that their sisters Samantha and Christina, all the records that they set. They were the kids who were able to break such records. In fact, in that space of time, nobody in the UK was able to break such records. So Peter and Paula, they are the youngest of the family. And they are twins, like I said. So they are called the Wonder Twins. They passed their advanced math exams by making all A's. Like they made A in chains. A in chains.
Wow.
You see the way when a country, the way if somebody gets A, the way they hail the person.
That'd be big deal.
Exactly. And they did all this at the age of just 12 years. At the age of 12 years, they broke all these records we are talking about.
Mbano.
All these records.
Charlie, these guys are amazing. These guys are amazing. And I think we actually need to pay the man of that family to give birth more. Such people they don't have to give birth like just 5 kids. These are the men that should be giving birth over like hundreds. Like every family should represent a woman so that this man would impregnate them, so that we have multiple smart people in Africa. So who again do we have there, or are we done with them?
So these are the 5 families. I just simplified their achievements into just simple. Now, like I said, this is not anything of doubt. So
Yeah.
if you doubt any of them, like when I did the video, a number of people were like, what do you mean? How can this be true in UK? In UK, I mean, you are not. But they went and they checked and they realized that it's true.
It's true.
You just have to type
Unknown
the cleverest
facts.
family.
Unknown facts.
Yes, unknown facts. The cleverest family, the most educated family, and it's going to bring you all these facts. Now, let's tell people that, like you said, your question, we should encourage them to give birth.
Yeah.
You see, people of such caliber, they really plan their life.
Yeah.
They don't just give birth. You understand? And so there is plan for each and every baby that they deliver. There is an intentional projection for the kids that we want Christina to become this, we want her to do this, and they will mentor you just at the very young age in what they want you to do in life. So when you cross the age of 18 years, 19 years, and you want to do, by the time you even get to that 18 years, you would have achieved a lot of feat, because this is the family of intellectuals. They are always reading, they are always studying.
Yeah.
And so you have nothing to do, you have nowhere to go than to also learn. And that is how they mostly find themselves breaking all of these records. But DJ, this is also to say that Africa is not that worst. Africa is not that bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's just about publicity and what you decide to show.
Yeah.
In every part of the world, there are bad things and there are good things.
Exactly.
There are potholes and there are asphalted places.
Exactly.
Even when you go to America, the New Jerseys and all those places, we have places that have potholes.
And
that
even
have
people
bad
sleeping on
roads.
the street and all that.
Exactly. America, we have people sleeping on the street.
Yeah.
But these people have, they intentionally project the good side of the country.
Yeah.
You know, like Vietnam, the country I am now.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk any ill about Vietnam, because in Vietnam, it is a one-party state. And they say that there is freedom of speech, but they can't guarantee you freedom after speech. Yeah.
I understand that.
There is freedom of speech, but they can't guarantee you freedom after speech. That means that you can say whatever you want, but if you say the wrong things, you are going to be responsible for what you said.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
we are very careful about what we do and what we say about it. A number of things goes on here, like a lot of things when you are in the country. But when you get onto the internet, they will tell you that in Vietnam, there is no prostitution. It is written on the internet. Like last time, a friend of mine was coming from America to visit Vietnam, and he told me he read that they said in Vietnam there is no prostitution. I said, yes, there is no prostitution, but when you come. So he came. You know, a number of things, but they have decided to project the country in a certain light.
Yeah, man.
And that is unfortunately what Africa is not doing. If you have to do things right, you realize that there are a number of people. In fact, there was a story I also did on my page. UK's second most busiest airport, Gatwick Airport.
Yeah, we'll
London
do that.
City Airport.
We'll do that.
And
Let us not feed them with all these episodes. We'll do that. But one thing I also want to share or top up with what you're saying is that, like you're rightfully saying, there is a bet in every country, you understand, but it's up to us to show what is positive. You notice that mostly when they were projecting Africa to be like war zone and all that. And we ourselves, we are in a hurry to show the negative things that happen in Africa, especially on TikTok. Something small happening and we are showing it out there. And even African countries, we are showing things about ourselves. Ghana is trying to tell Nigeria that Nigeria is not better. By projecting that to the world, Nigeria is trying to tell Ghana that Ghana is not doing something good or Ghana is broke by projecting that to the world. I feel when we do that, we are not doing ourselves any good, because America would do futuristic movie showing our things that does not even exist, making us to believe that these things exist. You understand? So I believe that it's a shared responsibility for, especially we that have the masses, we that have people following us, or we that create content, to let people know that there are such things there. For example, in Africa now, when you say somebody is smart, it is more like saying the person is a fraudster or something, or when somebody is termed as a smart person, we know that person to be somebody who is a 419ist and all these things. But it's just for us to tell people that people who are academically good can also be termed as smart people. And so if we continue to channel out this message, I believe that our dear continent will be a better place to be. We've already done about 21 minutes now, and so we'd like to end it here and do another episode some other day. But I would like you to share your social media handles, your YouTube channel, your TikTok account, so that people can follow you for great content. Kweku.
All right, so you can follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook is Kweku, Kweku, Sikeni, Sikani, Abranti, Abrante, for mind-blowing, revealing Africans in the diaspora who are doing exceptional things, who are breaking barriers in their own small way. Now, Marco, you know, there was this one thing. When I posted the video, now people started commenting, okay, if they are good, why don't they go and develop their country? If they are good, why don't they go and develop their country? I just said one thing. All I'm saying is that these are people who are brightening the corner where they are.
Yeah, man.
And that's the logic. Not everybody will get to become a president.
Yeah.
But even if you don't become the president, wherever you find yourself, in your own small way, brighten the corner where you are. Because if you brighten the corner where you are, person B also brighten the corner where he is. It's just like a football game. It takes 11 players to win.
Yes, I.
And that is how it works. So let's all do our best. We can have our differences. We can have our downsides. We can blame our leaders. We can apportion blames for all that we can. But you, the person apportioning the blame, what are you doing to change that narrative? I believe that is what we, the youth, we should rather focus and talk about it, because we are shooting ourselves in the foot. Like now, as we speak now, a lot of countries are now opening their doors for Africans. Spain is now giving documents to immigrants.
Yeah.
UAE, they are doing same. They are documenting people. They've realized that Africans are people who like to work. Those people are people who say the truth, and so they are giving documentation. So we will get there.
Sure.
But until we get there, play your part as an African.
Beautiful submission by Kweku Abrantie, and I think we all have our quota to play to make sure that Africa becomes a better place. Congrats to Nigeria for being or for having the smartest family or the most intelligent family coming from your corner. This is unknown facts by Kweku Abrantie, and you can also check these things out for more. You can follow him on TikTok with great super content. We'd like to say thank you to him for being part of this show. We'll definitely have another episode which is more mind-blowing than this. Thank you, Kweku, for your time. And guys, let me see you in the comment section what you think about this whole piece. I want to see your comments right.
DJ Paco Rich.